What's good? I actually woke up at like 4 a.m. and I was very uncomfortable and I could not fall back asleep, so I went to sleep like an hour later. But yeah, so I guess I did fall back asleep, but now it's like 9:40 and I gotta get ready for school. Yeah. Okay, but like rich people, like rich kids are so weird, because like there's like this person that I saw with an electric scooter, so I was like, okay, cool, you know, going to school looking all nice. But now now there's like 7 people with electric bikes just going to school and like just kind of like wrapping their bike in the little bike parking area. But like it's so chonky because the wheels are like this thick compared to a normal bike that's like this thick. So like it's like chonky, and like there's just so many, and they have like brake lights and everything. It's like, what the heck? Like, what is this? And we'd be like walking, and I would like see an electric bike and it's like putting on its brake lights. I'm like, girl, why are you on the sidewalk? Get off of my sidewalk. I'm kidding, but like honestly, what are they doing? Actually have my spare battery because my normal one decided to die, so I'm charging it. But okay, so I just finished typing and printing out what I'm gonna put on my group poster, because it's my job, because no one else was really doing it, to like print things, put it on the yellow pieces of paper that we have, like our borders, and cut it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I may or may not have written a little rant, because we wanted to add a little section that was like why it's important to learn or something. So I made one and it's a rant. Okay, so it says but why should we care? Even though this is history class, it was only 100 years ago when women in America were given the right to vote. This history directly impacts 50% of the people you see right now. Today, women are still fighting for their right to make their own choices, to combat stereotypes that still burden them, and to be seen as equal to men. This is not history at all. So, kind of thriving. I'm gonna cut these out and like glue them and then do everything when I'm editing, because multitasking. It is like 10 right now. I watched Survivor. I'll be honest, kind of upset by this season. Some of the people make me so mad. Like they did something on Big Brother that Survivor, like the cast, I don't know if it's filmed before Big Brother or after, but like they're trying to attempt something that like was done in Big Brother, but it succeeded in Big Brother. It's burning and failing right now. Like it is making me so mad. Like, oh, I can't. But yeah, so I got me my little rant here, and then I have like a bunch of other papers that I need to cut out and things like that. And I got my works cited, but that's just a works cited. I don't need to do anything with that. Oh, also, all of these I printed on my family's printer, because I realized that I don't want to print things and like waste my ink when I can waste their ink. So yeah, but I printed this because it's with color, and my printer's a color printer. So yeah, but I'm gonna show my dad my rant. I feel like he would want to know. Dad, do you want to see my rant? It's going on a poster, like group poster, and it's like basically gonna be like, why do we learn about this stuff? And our topic is a woman in like the progressive era and like women's suffrage.
Very good.
Yeah. So it's going to be seen by like 70 of my classmates.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Honestly though, I said this on like my story on Snapchat yesterday, but I didn't say it here, I don't think. But like, shout out to my dad, because I was like literally preparing in my head like a 5-minute speech on like why I can't do the dishes tonight, because I'm exhausted. I have a lot of homework. I was like doing all these things, and so he came home and he was like in the kitchen, and I was like, oh my god, wait, he's gonna ask me to do the dishes. Like, I think I know what I'm gonna say. I think I know what I'm gonna say. And then I like look over, and he's like, he asked me this because it was like the first time he talked to me, and he was like, oh, have you eaten? I thought he was gonna say, have you done the dishes? I was like, huh? And I was like, no, because I didn't eat because I forgot to because I'm stupid because I was working on my homework. And he was like, oh, well, do you want me to heat you up something? And I'm like, sure. So he gave me spam musubi. And then I got the spam musubi. And then he started doing the dishes, even though that's my job. So shout out to him. Okay, power of observation and good parenting. When you see that I'm stressed and that I cannot do it, not bugging me and making me have to write a 5-minute speech on why I cannot physically do it right now. So shout out to him because I was really stressed out yesterday. But yeah. Also, I turned in my crew form. We're doing great. I know a lot of people doing crew. It's very exciting. I'm very excited. But yeah, so I don't know. Kind of hyped. Ooh, I need to check the callback list to see if Sienna got more callbacks. Oh my god. What the heck? The list isn't even up yet. Whatever. Anyways, I found out that the spring musical is gonna be Newsies. I actually haven't watched Newsies, but I plan to. I was planning to for a while, except the reason why I've been like stalling is because I don't know, I feel like I need to like sit down and watch the whole thing all the way through. I just don't really have the time for that. Also, we thought it was gonna be Newsies, but we weren't like 100% sure because the choir teacher and the band teacher didn't really want to. But I don't know what happened, but I guess the theater teacher pushed for it. And you know, I got it, so pop off, you know. But yeah, so now I have to cut my papers out, and I have my folder with my yellow paper in it, if you can see that. So yeah, and it's time to edit. So I'm gonna take the SD card out of you and I'm gonna put it in my laptop. So BRB. I just want to say that I feel like I'm like carrying my group project because I'm out here cutting all these up, and then I have to put them on yellow paper and cut them up some more. I am gluing everything, I'm printing everything, I'm doing all these things. And what are they doing? They're working on their essay, they're working on their OPCVL. I asked them if they can put like the information on as fast as they can, and like they were struggling at it, and I had to write a lot of things, and I like condensed a lot of the information because they put way too much. And they're working on their essay and their OPCVL. I have not started my final draft revisions, or my rough draft revisions to make my final draft. I have not started my OPCVL. They are both due tomorrow. But I'm out here cutting, being a team player for my group project because I don't want all of us to fail. And I will be stressed tomorrow. But yeah, so that's how we're doing right now. I'm kind of mad. Much brighter note though, on Tuesday the 23rd, I actually am scheduled as a server. This is my first time being scheduled as a server, because the first time it's because I had to cover someone. I was their last resort. They were serving, so they were like, okay, well, she can serve because she's learned how to already, so it's whatever. And then the second time is because one of the servers' car broke down. They couldn't get to my workplace, and then so they couldn't find another server to come in, so they brought in another host, and then they made me a server because I was hosting at the time. So that was my second time serving, but now actually scheduled as a server. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm still pretty bad at serving, but honestly, I think it just takes time. Like, I feel like I will get better, but right now I'm not that good. The glue stick I snatched from school just died. So I was like, come on. The reason why I snatched it is because it was in the class that I'm doing this project for, and you know, if I was in class I would still be using it, so I'm using it literally just for this class, but it just died, so I didn't even have that much glue anyways. But I went into my brother's room and raided it and found 2 more glue sticks, so we're using it and we're not giving it back because no. So it's 11:15. Doing great. And farm while doing it. Yeah, I've just finished. It is 12:20. Here we go. So I'm so tired and I got ready for bed already, so I'm just gonna head out So thank you so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more, you know what to do. See you. Bye. We have like this kind of like weighted grading thing where like you grade your partners, but you like do it like 1 out of 10. But if someone else did more work, you give them like a 15 out of 10, and if someone else did less, you give them a 5 out of 10. They better give me 20 and take away their 10. I'm kidding, but like, oh my god, I'm tired.